On July 17, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 prepared for departure from Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport, destined for Kuala Lumpur. It was a routine flight, one of many connecting Europe and Asia, carrying 298 passengers and crew on board. The aircraft, a Boeing 777-200ER, was a state-of-the-art jetliner, renowned for its safety and reliability. The crew was experienced, the weather clear, and the passengers looked forward to their journey. Among the passengers were families, business travelers, and tourists. Each carried their own stories and dreams, unaware of the tragedy that would soon unfold. At 12:14 p.m. local time, MH17 took off from Amsterdam, climbing steadily and setting course towards Kuala Lumpur. The flight would take them over several countries, including Germany, Poland, Ukraine, and Russia. The planned route would take the aircraft over eastern Ukraine, a region in turmoil due to ongoing conflict. Despite this, the airspace was open at cruising altitude, and commercial flights continued to use these corridors. As the aircraft cruised at an altitude of 33,000 feet, passengers relaxed, some watching movies, others napping or chatting with fellow travelers. At 1:20 p.m. UTC, MH17 entered Ukrainian airspace. Despite the conflict below, the crew felt secure at their altitude, far above the reach of any ground-based threats. However, unbeknownst to the passengers and crew, a surface-to-air missile launcher, positioned in a conflict zone, was tracking the aircraft. At 1:20 p.m. UTC, a missile was launched, homing in on the unsuspecting aircraft. In an instant, the missile struck the aircraft, shattering it mid-air. The flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder captured the sudden and catastrophic failure. The plane disintegrated, scattering debris and wreckage over a large area. There was no time for the passengers or crew to react. In moments, the sky was filled with falling debris and personal belongings, marking the tragic end of flight MH17. The impact area covered several kilometers in eastern Ukraine. Rescue workers and local residents rushed to the scene, only to find devastation. The world was stunned. International leaders condemned the attack and called for a thorough investigation. The event sparked global outrage and demands for justice. Across the world, vigils were held to mourn the 298 souls lost. Families, friends, and nations grieved together, united in sorrow. An international investigation ensued, with experts painstakingly piecing together the evidence. The investigation concluded that the aircraft was downed by a missile fired from territory controlled by separatist forces. Legal proceedings sought to hold those responsible accountable, though the complexities of international law and the ongoing conflict made justice elusive. The tragedy of MH17 serves as a somber reminder of the innocent lives lost in conflicts and the enduring quest for truth and justice. The 298 souls aboard MH17 will never be forgotten, their memory a call for peace in a troubled world.